What's up? This is No Doubt About It, and on this channel, I talk about business, marketing, and entrepreneurship. So if you're into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm really happy to bring you this video today. This is actually a case study of a campaign that I did with one of my clients from about 4 months ago, and I was able to generate 100 comments and $76 in one day using no ads whatsoever. By the end of this video, you're gonna know the exact foundation I used to get this done. I'm gonna explain to you why you should never start off with using ads and you should go organic first. And I'm gonna explain to you the psychology of the social media user and how you can use that to make sure you're in the right position. So that way, when you do use ads, you could take your post to the next level. By the way, this post, once I did start using ads in this campaign, was able to generate 100,000 impressions, $3,400 in sales, 1,000 comments, I think about 500 or 600 shares, and an annual impact of $16,000. Now tell me, who wouldn't want to post like that? Who would not want to post like that? Actually, you know what? I could think about one person though, but we're gonna leave that alone. Here goes the dashboard so you can see the results that I tracked. And what I'm gonna show you now is I'm gonna take you to my actual computer screen so you can see exactly how I did this step by step. So here's a post for a local restaurant. And what I'm going to break down is the makeup of the post, a couple key things that allowed it to succeed without any ads, and some mistakes that were actually made during the time of this 24-hour period by the owner that I had to address, and I'll explain why these were an issue towards the end of the video. So here we go. One of the main reasons why people's posts don't do well is because they don't understand the psychology of the user, right? So picture this. You go on Facebook. What's your motive for that? Usually it's to look at family photos, pictures with friends, cat videos, or Kobe highlights if you like me. You're not going on there to look for restaurant specials, funny things from a place of business, etc., right? So with that being the case, and a timeline flooded of all your friends, other businesses, and all these kind of other things that are going on, you have to call people out, right? If you're in a group, if there's a group of people, the only way that you're going to get the targeted person you want is to call that person out by their name. Now, unfortunately, you don't know the person's specific name, so you have to call out who they are, who you want. So in this post, the first thing I say is people of the DMV, right, which is the area, who wants free wings? So I immediately called them out, right? If you're a person in the DMV, you're going to watch this. If you're from Seattle, you're probably not, right? Then I get right into it, right into the point. Free wings. Who wants free wings? So in your case, this could be something enticing like a joke, an event, something entertaining, educational, spontaneous, outrageous, whatever it is. You want to get to the point of what your post is about, right? So call them out, get to the point. The next thing that I do is to get them to engage with the post, right? And the reason why is because Facebook rewards you if you have high engagement. Facebook is only in the business of people staying on the platform as long as they can keep them on the platform. So if you have a post or an ad that's highly engaging, they're gonna push your post or your advertising to more people, because this is showing that more people like it and more people stay on the platform if they get good content. So what I ask people to do is tell us your favorite flavor of wings. I give them a couple examples to get their mind going, and this is going to get people to engage with the post, and I'll show you exactly what they did. But this can be anything. This could be a picture of a pizza and says, how many pepperonis do you see? The winner gets whatever. How many people in the crowd have a red t-shirt? What's the answer to XYZ, right? How do you feel? Like, you can do a poll. How do you feel about X? Yes or no? Something that's going to get them to engage with the content, right? Excuse me. So, that's a point. That's a part that you want to have in your post, is something that's going to get people engaged. The next thing is the photo, right? Or even the video. Raw, organic, natural pictures and video do a lot better than doctored and edited ones. Facebook wants their platform to be organic. They don't want people to go in there and feel like they're being bombarded with sales. So if you have a picture that's highly photoshopped, that has a banner and a logo and looks like a coupon from the Sunday paper or magazine clipping, Facebook's not going to push that strong enough because they want to be more organic. They want people to have the feel of realistic things going on in their social environment, right? The next thing is, if it's food you're promoting or whatever it may be, people want to see the real thing. Now, I've doctored these up lightly using an app called Adobe Lightroom, which is, perfect for your phone. You can do some amazing things with it, but not too much, because people want to know, like, okay, this is a natural pic. That's what the chicken wings actually look like versus something that's studio quality and glistening. And, you want something that people can say, like, it looks great, but it also looks real, right? Not a picture that looks like a coupon. So scrolling down here, you can see this is where the owner got excited and boosted the post. And I actually had to call him and explain why we need to pause that and not boost it because of these reasons that I'm going to explain now. So here's why I don't do ads right away. If you have a fan page or a profile and you want to see who's your top followers, if you immediately put ads behind it, then you're not going to know if these people were motivated because they got reached by ad, or were these followers of mine or fan page fans of mine that are highly engaged. So you want to let it do its own thing organically to really see who's your top fan, right? So here's some mistakes that you can avoid. Now, this was actually a boost that this owner did. The reason why you don't want to boost it, there's a whole plethora of reasons, but I'm going to give you some main ones. One, boosting and using Facebook ads is two different things. People think it's the same thing. The Facebook Ad Manager is a full, robust, full-featured analytic tool that you can use to research, push ads, and get a whole lot of things in one place. Boosting is small percentage of that. That's almost like having a toolbox and only using the hammer, even though you have the drill, the screw, the wrench, etc., right? With boosting, all the demographics go into one, all the engagements go into one. So you can't decipher whether the cost to reach or the cost to reach a male from age 40 to 50 that dropped off the video in 10 seconds is cheaper than the cost to reach a woman from 21 to 30 that dropped off in 30 seconds is cheaper. You can't get that detailed in Boost. It's very bland, very basic, doesn't give you the analytics that you can use to pause things that don't work and spend more money on things that are doing really, really good, right? The next thing is that boosting is just a way for Facebook to gain analytics on your area and the people that use Facebook in your area to give it to people that use the Facebook Ads Manager. So they have detailed analytics for people in the Ads Manager to go even further with. So you're spending $5 and $10 here really to support people that are going to spend more, if that makes any sense. Another thing is when you're launching a campaign, you want to launch a campaign at 12 midnight because your launch is based on a daily budget, right? For most times. So if you launch it at 12 noon or at 3 p.m. that day, what the computer algorithm is going to do is it's going to rush to reach your set budget that you said you want to spend within that, 5-hour, 10-hour, whatever period, because you did it in the middle of the day. When you do it at 12 midnight, you get the full 24 hours of your daily ad budget to get to see exactly the full reach that it can reach within those 24 hours where it's not rushed and it's going to the people as they get on the platform, throughout the day. Because everybody's not going to be on from 3 p.m. to 9. Some people might have been on at 9 o'clock in the morning. Some people might be on at 2 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night, right? And of course, the other thing is that you get to see who's most engaged. So now from the people that's most engaged, look at this record of of your top fans. So 108 comments, right? Let me click off most relevant and go to all. So now you can see. You can always come back to this post and see who are the people. Who's the first person to post? Maybe you want to do something special for them. Who's the top 10, the first 10 to post, right? What do these people look like? Where are they from, right? You can see that now. Versus if you had spent ads, you might have people that are not even part of your fan page that will be in this first group of 100. The next thing is the social proof. When people come to this post now and they see 108 people have commented already, 47 people have liked it, 4 shares, that motivates them to leave a comment. Versus if they come and they only see 1 comment, no shares, 5 likes, right? And this is not loading yet, but you can see now, you also get to see what they like, right? I love buffalo wings, right? I love buffalo wings. I love moonshine, right? Absolute fave. You get more insight too, right? Had a great time last night. Had a nice time last night, as usual. Your goat was on point. That the post is not even about goat, and you have insight on the goat, right? Who was the chef during that? Who was the shift at that time, right? These are things that now you can see. What I also want to do now is I want to go into the analytics of the post so you can see the full numbers on the reach and things of that nature. So let me click on insights here. And let me make myself smaller. Move myself over here. All right, I'm going to go to post. Okay. So here's the same post. People to DMV who wants free wings, right? Now you can see here, in 24 hours, 1,200 people were reached organically. 27 paid. That's the short amount of time that the owner had boosted and I had him cancel it. But 1,200 people reached organically in 24 hours. Look at the engagement. You have the color coded here, post clicks, 268 post clicks. The pink, 170 between reactions, comments, and shares, right? Now, what I want to do here is also show a comparison of the other posts that they've done previous to me working with them. So these are posts they created themselves. Organic, 398. Organic, 337. This is all the same, within the last month. Organic, 847. Organic, 513. Now here's a post that they boosted, right? Organic, 424 through paid advertising, boosting 2,700 or 2,600 and some change, right? Now think about that. This post that I did has no advertising on it, 1,200 organic. Imagine when we do put ads behind it. Here goes another post, 3,100 paid, 1,200 organic. So even with the paid, the organic only reached 1,200. This is no paid behind it, and it's at 1,200, right? So this is because the structure of the post is made to where it understands the psychology of the user, gets them to catch their attention, gets them to engage very quickly, leave social proof, and get back to business on what they came on social media to do. And people love that kind of, without even knowing that this is happening, they just love that quick way to react with, businesses post. So the next thing I want to show you is the amount of people that have opted in to this program that we're running to get more offers and content from this business, from this restaurant. This is a software I use called ManyChat that I use to create conversation within Messenger that links with Facebook and allows me to do a number of things like opt people into a program through the Messenger subscription so I can hit them up later on, and in an innovative way that I use it to track the sales that come in. So I'm going to show you how this post in 24 hours generated $76 in sales. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the opt-ins. So here, they had a marketer before me and started sometime in April, I think. But May 6, 2019, they had 1 subscriber. Let me move myself again. They had 1 subscriber. So we're going into May, June, July, August, all the way up to September 6th before I started working with them, right? On September 5th. 85 subscribers. So it took them 5 months, to get 85 subscribers. Now, look at the number they're at now. 174. So within 24 hours, I generated, what is that? 85, 15 plus 74, 89. I generated more subscribers in 24 hours than the previous marketer did in 5 months. This is what happens when you have experience, when you have somebody that knows what they're doing and knows the nature and how to use these softwares the right way. The sales. So within Messenger, when they come in using the offer, which is free wings, they hit a couple redeem buttons that lets me know that they've redeemed in the restaurant, but they also ask to enter their average check. When they get the check from the waitress or from the cashier, they're asked to enter the average check into the system that's on their phone. So as you can see here, and one of these redemptions is me testing out the program. So 2 people have redeemed, and they've spent $76, right? So if you take me out of the equation, that's an average check actually of what, $39. So $76 spent in 24 hours, all because of this post, being structured the right way. Right? So think about that. The structure was the right way. The engagement was on point. The social proof pulled other people. And that generated $76 for this business in 24 hours. That is the power of knowing what you're doing with content on social media. That is the power of knowing how to use these softwares and properly using them to get somebody from online to offline in your place of business, ready to spend money. All right, so I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can. I want to give you a bonus tip here. This is something that you can use on any kind of social media post, whether you're just trying to get something out for general purpose or you have a strategic campaign with an end goal. And I actually got this from somewhere else, and it's called AIDA, right? AIDA. That stands for attention, interest, details, action. If you set that up for every single post, you'll be in a position to always make sure you're getting the key pillars that you need out of any post, right? So look, if you like this video, make sure to like it, share it. Don't forget to follow me at No Doubt About It on Instagram, Twitter. You can also join my fan page below. Hit the link to join my fan page. I post things on there as well. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take it easy.